Hey everyone, it's Fantayzia and welcome back to another mod showcase. So today I'm going to be showing you guys all of my top favorite mods. These are mods that I need in my game no matter what, like I can't live without them. So you guys said you wanted this video. Basically I restarted my mods folder and these are all the mods that I had to keep. It's the mods that I re-downloaded instantly, the ones that stay in my game no matter what. So I do love more mods than these ones, but it's just if I ever restart my mods folder, these are the ones that need to stay there. So before we get into it, let's go ahead and do our notification shout out, and this one goes to Pal Luna. Thank you so much. Literally, I love your content. I cannot. The CC items are so cute. Thank you so much for commenting on my video. I appreciate it. And if you guys want a chance to be in a notification shout out, all you gotta do is comment down below. So with that said, let's just jump right into the mods. A lot of these you may have heard of, but a lot of you are interested to know like what's my must-haves, the ones that I feel like make the most difference to my gameplay. So we're kind of going in alphabetical order here because I literally just wrote everything down like in the order that was in my mods folder. So the first one we're starting with is Basemental mod, and if you guys don't know what that is, it basically has smoking, drinking, all of that stuff. There's also more add-ons you can get, but I just use like the smoking and drinking portion. So when it comes to Basemental, you're gonna see this right here. This is of course a more adult mod. It's not crazy or anything, like it's not gonna be affecting your gameplay constantly. There is a lot of things also that are added for the teenagers. You know, the teenagers can end up being a little rebel, like kids at school can all of a sudden like give your teen a joint at school and they'll come home with it, like crazy stuff like that, just like drama, which I live for. You can also go to settings and then you can go ahead and select you know, police difficulty. So this does add actual like policemen. There's reactions. You can legalize cannabis, like you can do a whole bunch of stuff. There's beer crafting. So there's a lot to this. There's not just like, you know, drinking and smoking and all that. Like there's a lot that goes into it. And you can also assign NPCs, so you can assign like even police officers here, so that's really nice. But yeah, there's some stuff in this mod that some of you guys might not like, but I feel like for realism and just drama, you know, it's great. And you can choose what to use and what you don't want to use, you know what I mean? Like your Sims are not just gonna be walking around like doing all these crazy drugs, so you don't have to worry about that. Like I never really have that happen. Every now and then my Sims will like unexpectedly pick up a bad habit or something, but like for the most part I have to control it. So okay, so I'm assigning him as a drug dealer just so I can show you guys some stuff. So now that we've done that, like automatically it'll start working. So now that he's set as a drug dealer, we can go ahead and buy things. You can buy all these different things. Let's just go ahead and yeah, we're just gonna do some simple weed. And now, you know, some stuff is happening from another mod that I'm gonna show you guys later, so she's just gonna have to deal with that. Okay, so you can see here, you can buy some stuff, you know, you can choose what you want. We're just gonna go ahead and grab this. Now, you're not gonna be able to just go ahead and like, there's a process here. So she can open this, but you are gonna have to buy things. Like you can either buy it like through the phone or you can go into build buy. There's different things that you can get. So you can see here, there's papers and all that. So you're gonna need that. And yeah, there's a bunch of different things you can get. So I'm not gonna go too into that. Of course, you can have some smoke. And then as for drinks, basically what I like about this part, so even if you don't want the smoking stuff, you don't need it. You can literally just get the alcohol portion, which I think for those of you guys who don't really want like drugs in your games, but you just want some more realism, you know, because there's bars in the game. So if you just want to like make what's in the game more realistic, then this is what you're gonna want. So, you know, in The Sims 4, you can go to the bar, you can technically get alcohol, but it's just called juice. This kind of makes it a more realistic experience. So if you make drink here, you can also decide if you want the drink names to actually be real drink names or not. When you download the mod, you have the option. So I went ahead and grabbed the file that gives me the real drink names just for realism. So she's gonna make like a vodka soda, and basically she will actually get affected by this. She can get tipsy, your Sim can get drunk, they can go to sleep drunk and then wake up hungover. They can also have like a alcohol tolerance, so they might be a lightweight, a heavyweight. You know, every Sim handles their alcohol differently. This poor girl, I might just show you guys the next mod that's causing this right now, which is another adult mod. And then the rest of them are like, you know, appropriate for anyone. So yeah, I guess we can get the two adult mods out of the way. I was gonna show you guys them like alphabetical order, but never mind that. So we'll just go ahead and go on to the next, you know, because if you're not interested in these ones, then at least we can get to the ones that are just like, you know, more family friendly. And she's gonna go ahead and drink that, and then she'll probably get a mood light. Okay, here we go. Tipsy. Acacia is feeling a slightly, oh, I literally just canceled it out. Okay, but you guys saw that. She's tipsy. So if she keeps drinking, she will eventually get drunk. If she's just tipsy, it won't really affect her much. She won't wake up feeling any sort of way. But yeah, there's a lot to this mod. There's things that can happen. Teens can get into trouble. The next adult one, you probably already know what I'm gonna say. It's Wicked Whims. Now, you can use Wonderful Whims. I could literally use Wonderful Whims and it wouldn't be much different. The only reason I even use Wicked Whims is just for the stupid drama. Like literally, if I'm being completely honest with you, because guys, I only use the blurred one and I only use it in my Let's Plays. Like I have it on my laptop, but I also have the blur and I rarely touch it other than for periods. You could get Wonderful Whims if you just want like periods and the attractiveness system, if you just want that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get her like a pad and tampon box. So if you just type pads or tampons, you will see that you'll have some options here and then you can go ahead and buy that for your sim. You can also order it, but if you want it instantly, I just usually go into here. But also you can see here, there's more stuff. So there's the KMS, which regulates the pH. There's other things here. There's even some wipes to freshen up. Like there's a lot of things that you can get with this. There's also condoms, so it has like a more realistic protection when it comes to your sims woohooing and all of that. So it just makes the whole experience more realistic. That's what I like it for, and that's why, well, I think anyways, I'm pretty sure that's why the creator went ahead and made Wonderful Whims, because so many people were requesting just the realistic stuff without the like overly sexual stuff. So that's what, for the longest time, I wanted that. And I remember I even messaging the creator, and we're just gonna, you can also do auto use. We're just gonna do use tampon, and then she'll go ahead and put that in. But yeah, I even messaged the creator asking about it, and at the time, like there wasn't even the streamer mode, which is the blur, and then the blur came out, and then I just stuck to using that. I have used Wonderful Whims, but I realized that just the like weird drama that happens in my Let's Plays, I need Wicked Whims for it, because like I will go off on a whole tangent because of Peeping Tom, and like I will literally be like playing with the household, and then a sim like over here will start like woohooing with another sim like literally on the sidewalk, and it's just so funny to me because it's blurred, so it's nothing weird. Like it's not like, you know. So like to me it's just purely funny, and so that's why I keep that. So it's completely up to you. But yeah, Wonderful Whims, you'll still get all this. You can see her, she's anxious now, and she was dripping blood. Now she's anxious from being on her period. So there's a lot of moodlets that go into it. It does tell you when you're using a tampon or a pad, so it's really cool with that. And then that's not all, like there's other things to it. Like, you know, if you click on the toilet, you can take fertility awareness test, so you can do all of that. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Like there's just a lot of things with it. Like even if you go on the phone, there is, I believe also with Wonderful Whims, you'll have something on the phone, so you can go here and you can go for a fertility treatment, get a bikini wax, go to the tanning salon. You can even check your period tracker and go to the Wicked store, which is just gonna have like a bunch of things that your sim might want. So Acacia's fertility awareness test resulted in 0% chance of becoming pregnant. So you can kind of like, you know, it's like harder to get pregnant, which I love, by the way. If you're wondering why there's a random preteen here, it's because we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So sims can get crabs and all that, so then this will kill it, and you know, you have to grab that. Here's like the wipes again. You can get the Wicked chill pills. So here's the condoms. There you can get lubricant. There's just like, you know, everything you need there. And then yeah, I rarely ever use this stuff, like the tanning salon and all that, and I really want to because I love that. And then the period tracker, I don't really use this much either, and I should. It just has so many things to it. Another one of my favorite parts is the attractiveness system. That's just like a must-have. Like I said, that's also with Wonderful Whims. So here we go. Look, I just love that. So it tells you when the menstrual cycle is going to happen, when she's fertile, and all of that. So when it comes to the attractiveness system, you're going to also see that your sims, they get this like personality. So she's a jester and she's an artist, and then I think you should also have it, you're a caregiver and a jester. Sims will get different personality traits depending on their traits to begin with, I'm pretty sure. So that's really cool. And then they will be like attracted to different sims, and you can also set it up if you want to. It's completely up to you. We're gonna go ahead and jump into create a sim because there is something with the mod that I want to show you guys in here, but there's also the next mod that is in create a sim anyways, so we may as well just go in. Okay, so when you go to likes and dislikes, if you have Wonderful Whims or Wicked Whims, you're gonna have the whole attractiveness stuff. You can also do this out of create a sim, but I love setting it up in here. I don't know, I love it. So there's attractiveness, hair color, and then you can choose like your sims. You don't have to, but like if you want them to have a preference, you can. And then there's attractiveness details, so body shape, there's everything you need in here. Hairstyle, eye color, voice. So I love this. It just adds a bunch. I don't know. I like it. So the next mod is simply just the create a sim background. So I'm going to have everything linked, but this one is by X Urban Sims X and I love it. Jen makes the best create a sim backgrounds. Like I feel like all you need is a solid color. I do really like the rooms as well where it looks like a room in the background, but I find just for like taking photos, if you're someone who likes to take pictures of your Sims, I don't know. I just like this. So I like to keep it simple and I love just the pastel pink one. Now without my G shade preset, it's slightly darker as you can see. If you go to my Patreon link, you'll see my G shade there and it's completely free. It's called Serenity, but yeah, so that's what it looks like if you don't have any, you know, shaders. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the next one in Create a Sim because we're here. So the next one is just the more columns mod. I need this always. This is like a must have for me. It needs to be in my game or I'll go crazy. And I get the 4 columns. So you can have different options. You can do 3, you can do 4, you can do 5. I think 4 is perfect. So usually there's only 2 columns and I feel like there's so much content in the game. Even if you're like not using CC, I just feel like there's so much now that it's just a lot. And I really need, like, I don't even have much CC right now. I'm about to have way more, but I don't have that much in my new mods folder yet. And I just have like the must-haves that I use all the time. And yeah, I just always need this. It's so much better. So those are the 2 Create a Sim mods. Oh no, wait, there's one more. There's one more. I almost forgot. So the other one I have that I classify as like a mod is the No EA Eyelashes mod. So she currently has eye makeup on. I'm literally just gonna take all her makeup off and I'm gonna go ahead and take off the custom eyelashes. So as you can see here, she just doesn't have the block eyelashes. Like these eyes have it, but then she doesn't. And like this one has a big block eyelash and then it's not there. It is so much better. Like if you use custom eyelashes, like I don't know why they decided to do the blocks. They could have even done chunky eyelashes, you know, to match with the cartoony style, but no, it's just a block. So yeah, I love this. It's just a must have for me. So there's 3 Create a Sim mods. Okay, it's literally completely dark outside now, but the reason I have this preteen here who, you know, she's not supposed to be a preteen. So I made her as an adult and I just decided to size her down for this video. So like, you know, all her outfits and everything is like based on an idea I had of her as a young adult. So anyways, I didn't change anything for her to actually look like a preteen. But I had to show you guys this. So yes, one of my must-have mods is the preteen mod, but before we get into that, first I want to show you guys the choose your classmates mod. I'm like literally obsessed with this. Like I need it always. Definitely a must-have. So when you click on the mailbox, if you have this mod, you're just gonna see choose classmates. This is so freaking nice. So you can choose the cheer member, chess member, like everyone, and then just your classmates in general. And then every single teen shows in here and the preteens. So I love this. And then if you choose them all, they'll all show up at school. Now, when you choose, you know, a cheer member, for them to actually register as a cheer member, you are going to have to load into that person's household. So say you make Cassandra Goth the cheer member, you're going to have to load into Cassandra Goth's household for her to actually register as the cheer member. So keep that in mind. But nonetheless, it's just freaking amazing. I love it. I think it's so helpful. Like I just need that in my life. So the next one is the More Visitors mod. This is by Little Miss Sam, and I'm gonna go ahead and just pull up a screenshot for you guys here because I can't really show it to you guys right now. I mean, I could, but we would just be sitting at a community lot like for no reason. So basically all this mod does is make more Sims show up at community lots, even like school and everything. So if you have your Sim go to high school, there'll actually be more students there, which I freaking love. And yeah, if you go to the park, more Sims will spawn in. I just think it's a must-have. Oh no, she's going through puberty from a voice crack. Okay, so this is definitely time to show the preteen mod. So this is another one I need in my game no matter what. I feel like especially when the infant update drops and then I have the preteen mod, like it'll just be so nice to have those 2 extra life stages. So right now she's insecure because of a voice crack from puberty. Oh my god, that was totally embarrassing. I hope no one noticed. It's about to go away. But yeah, as you can see, she's a little bit shorter, she's a little smaller, and she looks a little bit different than like your typical teen. She just looks a little younger. She kind of looks like maybe what teens should look like. But it just adds that perfect in between stage, which I love. That's why like she looks shorter right here, like, you know, it just kind of does that. But when you click on your Sim, now keep in mind she can still go to high school with a high school years pack, but with the choose your classmates mod, you can make a bunch of preteens and then you can have the school only be preteens, so you can kind of have it feel like it's middle school, which I love. But when you click on your Sim, you can go to preteen and then you can go to settings and you can go to preteen base, and here's where you can add the preteen trait if your Sim's not a preteen and you want them to be. Super easy. You can also shrink them if it's like glitching here, reset the height, all that. There's also this, you can, you know, just different things to like like if anything, if you need to cheat anything, you can do that here. And then another thing is preteens will be in, so preteens can do different things. They can apply like deodorant, lotion, stuff like that. They will get dry skin. They will start to like go through puberty and all that. And then the preteen trait will show up here. There is also like a crush system. So I do have a full video on that. If you guys go to my channel, or if you guys just type Fantayzia preteen mod into YouTube search, you will find it. I did do an update video for the crush system. So basically, like if she knew another preteen, she would be able to have like a whole crush on them. And yeah, it's like very preteen appropriate. They can go on dates like with a chaperone, like, you know, the parents can attend and all that. It's super cool. So the next one is for the pets. I didn't think I was going to include one for the pets. Now, usually I would have included the controllable pets mod, but that's actually not a must-have for me anymore, you guys. So if you guys don't know, there is a controllable pets mod, or I think it's called playable pets mod. So if you type that into Google, it will come up. If you're interested in that, it's basically a mod that allows you to control the pets. However, that suddenly is not a must-have for me anymore. It's not in my game, and like I've been enjoying not having it for once. However, what is a must-have for me now is these indoor dog potty pads, and I love this for when you're potty training your puppy, or if your sim lives in an apartment. Like, it is so helpful because especially if a small dog and like they can't use the stairs and stuff themselves, like it is so frustrating in an apartment. So this is great, and they can literally get potty trained to use these pads. So I love this. It's just a small little mod, but it is so helpful. So the next one, we're actually gonna have to go ahead and travel somewhere really fast. This is my loading screen. So guys, I just this is my own loading screen, but a loading screen in general is a must-have for me. So it doesn't have to be mine. Of course, I'm going to link mine. But when I say like must-have mod loading screen, I don't necessarily just mean this one. Like I might make another one in the future, but there's so many loading screens out there. So this is mine. This is my sim Elodie, and I'm just obsessed with this. But I'm obsessed with any custom loading screen. There's so many good ones out there. I cannot with the default loading screen. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like it is like, I'm glad it's not, you know, super obnoxious or anything. It's just like a dark blue, so that's great. But like, I don't know, I just need something more happy looking when I'm loading into another lot, because you're just sitting there waiting. I don't know, my loading screen makes me happier to wait. That might sound dumb, but like that's just personally how it is for me. So always need that. Next up is MC Command Center. So it's getting dark. Should we leave? Or it's probably gonna get bright soon, so honestly I'm gonna stay. So MC Command Center, guys, can't live without it. Like when I'm doing a new mods folder, that's like the first thing I download. I feel like that's like literally my top mod. Like that is just needed at all times. Like I can't live without it. So MC Command Center just pops up. I feel like all of you guys know this. It just pops up when you click on your sim. But I want to talk about like why this is so necessary for me. I know a lot of people just use it to have more control over your sims, and it's so easy to just like click on a sim and then like, you know, if it's an easy way to even change their outfit, you can click change outfit and change them without them having to like, so say your sims are in a conversation with another sim, you can just have them change like super fast and it'll just automatically do it. So they won't have to like stop what they're doing and then change their outfit. There's little stuff like that that's convenient, but the main reason this is so amazing to me is all the other stuff. Okay. Like if you click on relationships, there's so many different things you can do here. Then pregnancy, you can just literally start a pregnancy. Like if you want to do that for some reason, like you have that option. But also if you have a significant other, like you can do different things. You can put in the gender that you want it to be, how many babies. There's sim commands, so you can change the age. That's really helpful. Also, we have to go home actually, because I need to show you guys the options on the computer, because that's where there's like even more stuff that I'm obsessed with. So you can also up the household limit with this, and I really love that too. So you can have more than 8 sims, and then basically what you do, say you want to add like an extra sim when your household is already full, all you have to do is right click on a sim and then click add it to family, and that's how they get added in. The only thing you have to be careful with is going to create a sim. Sometimes it like makes one of the extra sims delete. So what you have to do is actually go into create a sim through MC Command Center, which is also really helpful. Okay, so now that we're back home, I'm gonna quickly just grab a computer for you guys, because this is where this mod just becomes my favorite thing ever. If you go into the computer, here's where you're gonna see so many different options. So if you go to MC Command Center, this is where it also looks super cute. So you can go to MCC settings and you can do gameplay settings. You can change the time speed. So or the game speed. So if you want your game speed to be slower and have like more time with your Sims each day, you can do that, guys. This is cool. Like I'm still nervous to do it, but so many of you guys have told me that you guys do this and it just makes it so much better, and you can do so many things with your Sims in one day. So I love that. There's also money settings, so you can allow child pay bills, apartment bill percentage, auto pay bills. You can do child support. If your Sim is a single mother, like I've used this many times and I love that, you can do inheritance. So there's relationship settings. You can allow teen parenting, friendship decay percentage. You can control everything. Like, it's so good. And then you can do MC population, moving settings, populating settings. Like, I don't know, you just have control over everything and anything. And then the MC pregnancy, there's so much more stuff in here when you do it through here. You can go to other pregnancy. You can allow pregnancy aging, pregnancy duration. Then there's MC Woohoo, which is an add-on. You don't need to download this for MC Command Center, but there's Woohoo Pregnancy. So you can do risky woohoo. That's why I always have risky woohoo in my game. So basically Sims can woohoo and there's a chance they'll get pregnant. So you don't have to click try for baby. So then you have that unexpected thing where you like don't know if your Sim's pregnant. I love that. Try for baby percentage. You can do that too. So if you want to just click try for baby, like you want your Sims in your storyline, your Sims are actually trying, but you don't want it to be 100% guaranteed, you can change that percentage. So then there's woohoo actions, like allow teens. So if you want a teen pregnancy storyline, or you can allow polygamy, you can do no strings woohoo. There's so many things in here. I love that. You can even make it so elders can try for your baby. You have control. No strings is really great because, you know, if you want your Sim to like hook up one night, this is great. It's just good for storytelling. So yeah, there's so much in here. Like, I just could go on and on. I'm gonna stop it there because I'm literally spending so much time on this. So there's that. Next up is the realistic childbirth. So again, with this one, I feel like if I show you in a video, I don't know, this video is already long, so we'll be here for like an hour, maybe more. So what I'm gonna do instead is head over to the website. So this is by fantayzia, and guys, realistic childbirth is so good. If you don't have it in your game, please get it. If you were like iffy about getting it, I promise it's worth it. Realistic childbirth basically just adds a more realistic birth experience. So when your Sim goes into labor, they have to go to the hospital, the same hospital with Get to Work. You do need Get to Work for this mod. So, you get to the hospital, and instead of just like going and instantly giving birth, it's a whole process, and like it's something that I feel like it just creates this connection with the two Sims, whether they're there with their partner or their mother, whoever's with them. It's just this bonding experience. You would literally be at the hospital like for a realistic labor amount of time. Like, you could be there for 2 whole Sim days, and I love that. And then there's all this stuff you can do to, speed up the process. Your Sim will dilate. They could be like only 2 centimeters dilated, and you can do things to speed that up. You can have your Sims bounce on a pregnancy ball. They can like walk around the hospital. Your Sim's partner or whoever can like rub their back and stuff. There's all this cute stuff, guys. And then the doctors, they can check the dilation. You can ask for an epidural. There's so many things you can do. And now there's even the home birth. So now you can have your baby at home, and you can either do the bed birth or you can do water birth. And there's this whole pool and everything that your Sims can give birth in. It's just a whole experience. I love it so much. Literally must have. So now we're going to go into toddler mods because, we're talking about babies. So I'm going to go ahead. Now, this is just toddler objects, but like I need them because I don't know what it is. I just feel like there's not enough toys for the toddlers and all that. So I'm just going to show you guys what I have. All of this is by fantayzia. So I'm probably not going to link them directly. What I'm going to do is just link fantayzia. I'm just going to show you guys a whole bunch of them. So like, fantayzia has made Play-Doh. This is one that I have. The Rock Stack. That's another must have for me. The toddler food truck. Need it like always. The toddler makeup kit. Like, hello. Like, can we take a minute? It's just precious. And then, guys, the toddler crib. Our toddlers can sleep in cribs. Like, if you want, like, your toddler just ages up and you want to pretend they're like a younger toddler for a little while before they get their toddler bed, then you can do that. We're going to have infants soon, and then maybe, you won't feel like you need this. But for now, honestly, I would still use it even like when we get that, because I just feel like when your toddler first becomes a toddler, they could still have their crib for a little while. So I think that's nice. And then, there's the toddler car track. There's just so much. Like, I just love it all. I just need it all. There's the play telephone. There's the little drawing pad. This one, I literally cannot. There's the xylophone. I have so much. I think there's even a few I don't have. There is the Jack in the Box, or I think it's a clown in the box. I also have the change table somewhere. I don't know where it is, but yeah, you can actually change your toddler's diapers on the change table, which is so cool. So yeah, everything is on Pandasama's Patreon. All of it's free now, so you don't have to worry about that. So I love new toddler objects because we don't have enough of them, and Pandasama is where to go. Also, like the animations, I've done videos on all of these, and the animations just look like something that would actually be in the game. So next up is the UI extension cheats mod. So sometimes if you watch my videos, you might notice I just like click, the needs will go up. So that's from the UI extension. You can also, like, I accidentally clicked off a moodlet earlier in the video. So like, you know, you can just right click, that will disappear. So if your Sim's feeling something that you feel like they shouldn't be, it's messing with your storyline, you can just take that away. You can also just right click and then change the game time, like jump to any time you want to if you need to do that. You can right click on a bunch of things. You can right click on the weather and change the weather. You can even right click on Sims and then change their relationship. So this is really helpful if you just like to have control and you're telling a story and you're a little bit of a control freak with your Sims. It helps. Okay, and there is one more, and that's Woohoo Wellness. So, well, it's the name's longer than that. It's like Woohoo Wellness, relationship, something, something. It's not just like about woohoo. So if you click on your Sim, now keep in mind, if she was in a relationship, there would be more options. But if you just click on your Sim, you're going to see relationship wellness and then pregnancy and family. So if you click on relationship wellness, you can go get tested for WTDs. You can go buy condoms. You can click your Sim's relationship wellness. You can do some cheats here. Now, like I said, if you're with another Sim, you can click on them and do relationship wellness, and you'll see even more stuff. Like they can go to like different counseling and stuff like that. If your Sim's pregnant, they can go and, you know, prepare for the baby. They can go to like a pregnancy class. They can go buy the baby something. There's a lot of things you can do with that. You can also click on fertility. You can visit the doctor to start birth control. I really like that. It's just so realistic to me. You can also do, oh yeah, there's a whole different adoption system. So you can fill online adoption application, and so much more realistic. You can define pregnancy wish, which you can like decide if they want to be pregnant or not, or just randomize it. There's just so much here, guys. Like there is just so many things. And then there's even stuff that is not showing up because she's not in a relationship. So yeah, there's just so much you can do. We love it. Oh, also this one. So like if she wanted to go get pregnant right now, she can, or she can carry a baby for other Sim. Like I love this. I just love it so much. But guys, that is the last one. I thought there was a couple more, and then, you know, I went out of order for a few of them. So no, that's the last one. But that is my mods that I need in my game at all times. Whenever I restart my mods folder, those are the ones that I instantly download. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. You know, if your mods folder is a mess or you want to restart and you don't know which mods you should keep. If you guys watch my Let's Plays, you kind of see like how my gameplay is. So if you like how my gameplay is with the amount of mods that I have right now, then yeah, these mods are probably perfect for you. I still have like so much drama happening in my game. I don't think you need that many mods to have a good experience. I know The Sims 4 can seem bland, but if you get the right mods, you don't need like a million. You know, like it's tempting to download a million, but if you're trying to limit your mods folder, I showed you guys like about 15 mods. I know there was like multiple toddler items, but still. And that's not a lot if that's gonna be like all the mods you get. Like, I don't know, usually I have like way more than that. And I know I will be downloading more with my new mods folder, but like I don't feel like I need to. Like, I don't know, like I'm just kind of chill. Like I'm very content with what I have. I feel like this is the perfect amount, and it's perfect for Let's Plays. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, all the links will be down below. They'll be in an organized post, so you know it won't be confusing. So I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and don't forget to leave some positivity down below. I love you guys also so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.